All right, so we had a little bit. All right. This is BB Davis, BLS Sports. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. The San Francisco 49ers will advance onward to the divisional. And we just had, this was a really fun game to watch. Only thing I just didn't like was the dirty plays that were happening. And even though no flags were called, a lot of people saw it. And we're going to listen in to the announcers.
Well, you just looked over at me and you said, wow, look.
Here's Purdy.
Right? But that final drive, your best one of the night. Why? What was the difference, Brock?
Man, it's a team effort, you know. Defense making their stops, and we're like, man, we got to do something. And for myself, it's like, calm down, go through your reads, take what they give you, and put a drive together. And we needed it when the season was on the line.
What were you seeing out of Green Bay's defense? Why were things so difficult? The weather, what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the weather, but that's football, man. You got to overcome that. That was early on, but after a while, it's like, man, I got to get into a rhythm. I got to hit guys that are open. That's on me. And, you know, overall, we got to find a way to win. It's playoff football. You're going to get their best. And we made it work.
Hey, you told us you went back this week and looked at games, former players, yourself, in the postseason. When you go back later on in your life and you watch that final drive in this game with yourself leading your team to the NFC Championship game, what are you going to see?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's 4 quarters for a reason, you know. So the way it started, it's like, man, I gotta be better. You gotta play efficient football. But when it comes down to it, when the season's on the line, like, you gotta make it happen for your boys around you. So when I watch the film down the road in my life, you know, it'll be a good one to watch.
I'll see you next week.
Yep, thank you. Go Niners.
All right, that was simple to the point. Purdy. All right, he has some tough competition there. Again, a lot of people they saw some exposing tonight, and I'm not saying that from a Packer fan perspective. I'm saying it from a sportcaster perspective. This game was not what anybody expected. Now let's see what the truth of lies gonna come from these POVs.
He's always bounced back. First half wasn't good. I think we've come to realize Brock does not like throwing a wet ball. You know, in Cleveland, he had issues in Cleveland. And in that game on the last drive, he takes them down for what would have been a game-winning field goal. He made some big throws. They made some throws that got away from him. But the mental toughness to kind of survive and come through at the end of the game.
Howie, I want to say this Green Bay team, they got a heck of a football team. Matt did a great job of coaching.
Thank you, Jimmy Johnson.
Young receivers, and they're going to be a good football team for a long time.
Yeah, but they don't want to get it now because they had many opportunities to win this game today. We saw a few drop picks there, some plays down. Jordan Love had plenty of time to try to lead him down the field on that last drive, and still an ill-advised throw there. But I think if you look at the 49ers, we talk about Brock Purdy. You can say what you want to say about him. In my opinion, he was off today. But Brandon Ayuk stepped up. Christian McCaffrey stepped up when they needed to step up. And to me, Greenlaw stepped up. So we can give a quarterback all the credit in the world, but I think the guys around him made probably a little bit more than he did.
Michael Strahan sounds like a little Green Bay hater.
Minutes, but in order to beat a number 1 seed, in order to beat a team that has so many weapons like the 49ers do, you have to play 60 minutes of complete football. And they kind of folded at the end of the game with that missed field goal. That's when everything started going wrong. And then Jordan Love at the end of the game, I think he possibly might have made his worst throw of the season right at the wrong time, throwing across his shoulder, across his body, and across the field. You should not do it.
Right. So nobody did not say that?
They're going to play the winner of the Tampa.
I know they will, but who do you think they want to play?
I think they want to play Tampa because Detroit's a heck of a football team. And Detroit's going to be playing at home. Dan Campbell's done a great job. Toughness.
I can't wait for that game either tomorrow. You know, I'm on Tampa, Floridian.
Well, congratulations to the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan has coached this team 5 years. They made the playoffs 4 times.
All right, so a lot of people are going to talk whatever they want to talk, and that's fine, and that's good, and everything like that. But Michael Strahan, a bit of a hater right there. Jimmy Johnson, Dallas coach that won those Super Bowls, a Hall of Famer. Yeah, Michael Strahan is a Hall of Famer. But yeah, the Packers pretty much outplayed the 49ers. Just as a technical difficulties, Strahan wanted to get his thing in, but Jimmy Johnson, before he got cut off, he let it be known Packers played ball tonight. They were the better team. And of course, you got the young team, the young receivers, and he's like, they don't want to hear that tonight, but hey, it is what it is. So the 49ers advance onward. Congratulations. And yes, do they want to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Detroit Lions? Probably, but we got some good football going because nobody's safe. Who's still there? Nobody. Now, who do I pick for tomorrow with the Buccaneers and the Lions? Listen, I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I still don't like the QB for the Buccaneers, but it would be great to see the home team win. You know what I mean? But it would also be awesome to see the Lions go in. So, that's it. That's a wrap. I'm going to be doing my talk and talk. You can catch my POVs coming up, so stay locked in.